morning, everyone. Welcome to our media forum, Habi at Kape, and of course, Wednesdays. Wednesdays at Habi at Kape, and we're happy to have a full house today for our guests, and they're bringing along a lot of information, good news, and very interesting topics. And also, we'd like to welcome our media friends before we ask for their opening statements. Here's Iris.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to introduce our media friends present here today. We have Sir Dennis Lazo of the XUM, Ma'am Flordeliza Lazo of Cataladi. Then we have Roy Moreno and Jamaica Jimenez of IFM Davao, Bing Gonzalez and Gio Tanod of Mindanao Times. Our facilitator is Ms. Marilyn Roque. With Minda, we have Francis Denny Bouchard of J. Deb and Iris, and our partners, Ms. Shimikaro of Ayala Malls Abreeza, and Ma'am Bibi Montemayor and Ms. Led Jacinto of Habi at Kape. Thank you.
Thank you, Iris. And now let me introduce our panelists. We have Dr. ROGEL SESE, the lead advisor of the Ateneo de Davao University Rocketry team. We also have Dr. Ray Pilapil, Dean of the Graduate School of Ateneo de Davao. He's the new AdDU Graduate School Programs and Scholarships topic to be discussed. And we also have Ms. April Salazar, and she's going to talk about the latest improvements in the curriculum and facilities of the undergrad engineering and architecture programs and achievements in research and development. For another topic, we have Dr. MARIBEL VILELA, the District Community Service Chair of the Rotary District 3860. And she's going to talk about the Rotary Club Bloodletting program. And we also would like you to meet Mr. LUDWIG MELGAZO, the business manager of the Alumni Association, Inc., and Mr. JONAS MASCARIñas, the treasurer of the Alumni Association, Incorporated, and they will be talking about the Alumni General Assembly, which will happen on July 26, 2025. And so we'd like to ask for a brief opening statement from everyone. We'll just like to start off with Miss April, the lady.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Engineer April Salazar. I'm currently the chair of the Electronics Engineering Department, and I'm also the Scholarship Coordinator for the School of Engineering and Architecture. We're happy to be here to be able to introduce that in the School of Engineering and Architecture, we have 10 programs, which are BS in Aerospace Engineering, BS in Architecture, BS in Chemical Engineering, Civil Engineering. We also have Chemical Engineering, Computer Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Electronics Engineering, Industrial Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, and Robotics Engineering. So thank you very much for inviting us.
Yes, thank you. And Dr. ROGEL SESE.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you to Minda for this opportunity again to be here in front of you, and also to our media partners. So, just for the topic, that I'm proud to announce that this year the Ateneo de Davao University Rocketry team participated again in the International Rocket Engineering Competition, which was held on June 9 to 14 at Midland, Texas, in the United States of America. So, this is the second time that the Philippines has been represented, and it was in this the world's largest intercollegiate rocket engineering competition, and it's Ateneo de Davao University that participated. So for this year, we competed in the 30,000 feet category. It's the first time that we develop a rocket that is capable of flying up to 30,000 feet, and at the same time, it's also the first attempt of the Philippines to develop a supersonic rocket, because the rocket is something that would actually fly faster than the speed of sound. So we look forward to a lot of the new innovations coming out from this, as well as developing the aerospace engineering sector here in Davao region, in Mindanao, and in the rest of the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you. I know Ateneo has gone a long way. So when I last, I taught there for a very short time, and they had no elevators. I had to climb five stories, no elevator. Anyway, Dr. Ray Pilapil.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this invitation. So I am Dr. Ray Pilapil. I am the new dean of the graduate school of the Ateneo Davao University. So for many years, 55 years, the graduate school of AdDU were working separately according to the different schools. But this year, we decided to harmonize our graduate school. So we put up one graduate office for the dean. So I am the current dean of the graduate school of Ateneo. In the graduate school of AdDU, we offer good number of programs, both masters and PhD. At the moment, we have around 50 plus graduate programs, and we are also going to offer new programs. We are working for the approval from 𝐁ED. These are the PhD in social work as well as PhD in philosophy. So we are calling anyone interested to join us in our graduate programs in AdDU. What makes AdDU graduate program unique, I think, from the other programs is that apart from the fact that as a graduate school we continue to work for the advancement of knowledge and the training of professionals. But as Ateneo, as a Jesuit institution, we form our graduates to work for the common good, particularly the development of Mindanao. I think that would be all for the moment. Thank you.
And now we go to another guest, Dr. MARIBEL VILELA.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I would like to thank Minda for accommodating us today. And of course, one of my colleagues, Rotarian Sonia, for facilitating this, to be here in this forum. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our district governor, Jong Fernandez, all the way from Cebu. Jong, you might want to join us here. Yeah. Anyway, I am Baby Vilela. I am representing District 3860 of Rotary Clubs. By District 3860, it means we're covered the area of Mindanao, Visayas, Leyte, and Samar. So in District 3860, there are 101 Rotary Clubs, and there are at present 2,793 Rotarians. So come July 20, we are going to have our district-wide bloodletting activity. This will be simultaneous with the other clubs from Mindanao, Visayas, Leyte, and Samar. So we're here to invite donors to participate in this bloodletting activity. We've been doing this every year. And this year we are in partnership with the Stella Maris Academy of Davao, the Parents Teachers Association, and the Board of Trustees. And then we also are in partnership with the Sub-National Blood Center for Mindanao, Davao Water District, and of course the Philippine Coast Guard. So I'd like to invite donors to please participate, support this activity. This is very noble cause, you know the importance of bloodletting, the importance of being a donor. We get, we have benefits becoming when you donate blood for both the donor and the recipient. This is a selfless act that can have a very good impact in saving lives. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And still our opening statements from Mr. JONAS Mascariñas.
Hello, good morning, everyone. First, we'd like to give our appreciation to the host and to the Wednesday Media Forum for having us here. We are from the University of Mindanao Alumni Association, or UMAAI. With me, beside me is Mr. LUDWIG MELGAZO, our business manager, to give announcement for the big event on the upcoming Annual General Assembly on the 26th of July, this coming Saturday. And we are expecting a maximum of 1,000, if not 400 attendees at a minimum, just to comply the quorum of our assembly. So we are inviting all the alumni of the University of Mindanao, Maine, to attend this big event. Thank you.
And we'd like to hear from Mr. MELGAZO, your brief opening statement.
Good morning, everyone. I am LUDWIG MELGAZO from UMAII also. And then, first of all, I'd like to thank the Wednesday Media Forum for having me here. And I would like to invite you all, especially the UM graduate, to attend our event this coming July 26, 2025 at UM Gymnasium with the theme of celebrating our past, connecting our future. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this forum will be seen later for a delayed broadcast on Minda's page, Facebook page. So you can also watch if some of our media friends will also be watching later for those who have not arrived yet. So we would like to entertain the first question from Gio from Mindanao Times.
Hello. Good morning. I'll start kay Ma'am MARIBEL sa Rotary. Ma'am, na-explain naman po no, yung about sa bloodletting program. Just for a background lang, Ma'am, is this an annual event po of Rotary?
Yes, this is an annual event, and we always do this during July in preparation for the rainy season, because we know that come September, October, November, December, it's rainy season, so we observe that there is a rise in the cases of dengue. So this is what we are, why we do the bloodletting in July, to already have enough blood available for whatever. Yeah.
This bloodletting program ba is like to help the local hospitals ba po, Ma'am?
Yes, for the local hospital, or not just for the local hospital, anybody who needs blood, as long as we have enough supply. Yeah.
Sige po. And then, ano po yung bago for this year, Ma'am, na program?
I don't know.
What's new for this year po? Kasi di ba annual siya, no? Anong kaibahan niya from the previous bloodletting programs?
Usually before, like last year, we did it in Abreeza, but now we're very fortunate to partner with the Stella Maris Academy of Davao, where we are inviting a lot of donors. Actually, it's just the same, the usual blood letting activity, how it's being conducted. Yeah, and we are in partnership with the Subnational Blood for Mindanao, Blood Center for Mindanao.
Thank you, Ma'am. Okay. Then next kay sa UM Alumni Association po. Sir, for this year's gathering, sir, ano po yung bago din?
Actually, this coming July 26, it will be a General Assembly. And the highlights of this are in twofold. One is the election of the Board of Trustees, and the other one is the report of the President of the Alumni Association on the accomplishments that were made, and also discussing the strategic plans in the future for the association in order to inform the members of the association.
Okay. If I may ask, sir, in line ba to siya sa yung upcoming Foundation Day? Is it part of that po?
Actually, sir, magkaiba.
Magkaiba.
Yung foundation, then sunod yung alumni. Yun lang.
Okay. Yung na-mention kanina na 1,000 alumni, mostly ang i-target nyo from UM Maine ba?
Yes, that's correct. Ang Alumni Association is from the main campus. There are alumni associations at branches, but we focus on the alumni coming from the main. So our announcement shall be on the invitation of alumni who are graduates of the university in the main campus.
Okay, thank you, sir. And then lastly sa Ateneo, kay Ma'am April. Ma'am, ano po yung mga latest improvements in the curriculum and facilities of the undergrad engineering po?
So currently, we are in the process of revising the curriculum, and it has been recently approved, actually. And for the coming school year, or for the incoming freshmen, they will be implementing this new curriculum wherein we've added, based from the inputs from our alumni and industry experts, we've incorporated their suggestions. And for example, for our program in BSAN Electrical Engineering, we have incorporated renewable energy as one of the electives to feature, to help Mindanao in the crisis, energy crisis in Mindanao. So yeah, that's one of the, maybe we can say, best feature in the revised curriculum. Also, we have new laboratories. In fact, we have cutting-edge laboratories for aerospace engineering, for robotics engineering, and for the rest of our engineering programs as well. We have also research. Our research also involves the students, so that when we go to the community, this faculty researchers involve also the students, so that these future engineers, even still in college, are also involved in the community. Thank you.
Yun na-mention na facilities, ma'am. Anong year po yung target niya siya parang igawin, ma'am?
Even the first years can have can explore our facilities, actually our laboratories. We have introduced introduction of like the electronics engineering program even in the first years, so that our freshmen can better appreciate the program that they have. Kasi previously they have this appreciation na when they're in their senior years. So what we have done now is that even in the freshman years, they can actually explore the different opportunities they will be having as a professional engineer already.
Okay. Clarification na din, ma'am, kanina yung na-mention mo yung 10 programs. Ano na to sila, ma'am, mga bago?
The latest programs, ang pinaka-baby namin actually is the robotics engineering and the aerospace engineering. The rest, we have the long-standing na mga, tested na mga engineering programs. So we have a total of 9 engineering programs, including ang 10th is ang architecture.
Thank you. Then kay Dr. ROGEL. Sir, kumusta yung success and yung preparations yung sa recent launching yung sa Texas po, no? How was it po, sir?
Okay. For this year, kasi it was more challenging. So this year's rocket, which we called 𝐁𝐞𝐿ab, which means spark, it's much more challenging because it's a different category. It's a 30,000 feet. With Seaball in the last year, it was only at 10,000 feet. So just to compare, this is the same height as the cruising altitude of an aircraft. Yung ganong kataas yung altitude na target. But then we learned a lot from Seaball, and we implemented this in terms of doing the 𝐁𝐞𝐿ab this year. In our category, there were actually 21 teams that participated in the 21 teams. And a lot of these teams actually had issues with the launch. So it shows how difficult rocket engineering is. Out of the 21, only 4 were actually successful. So in the part of 𝐁𝐞𝐿ab, we experienced some rapid unintended disassembly in the mid-flight, kasi when it reached supersonic speeds, medyo hindi kinaya ng structure. It was a structure that was, the whole rocket itself was developed by the students. But to give you context in that, we were able to recover the rocket as well, most of the rocket, except probably for a small part in the nose cone. And out of the 21 teams, Ateneo de Davao University is ranked 17 out of 21. Just to give context also on that, last year's champion in the same category ranked 19. So just because nag-champion sila the previous year, the current in this year medyo hindi rin maganda yung performance. So ganun kahirap kasi yung rocket engineering. But fortunately for us, we placed higher than last year's champion in the same category. And overall, Ateneo de Davao placed 120 out of around 160 teams all over the world. So here in the Philippines, it's only Ateneo de Davao University that competed. In Southeast Asia, there was also another team coming from Thailand. So dalawang team lang from Southeast Asia. So we're very proud of the achievements of the students, and we look forward to the learnings of this. Actually, when we did the analysis on what caused, medyo alam na namin kung ano yung naging issue, and it's something that the team has taken into account in preparation for next year's competition.
Yung sa team, sir, how did they prepare po? Kamusta po sila?
Okay. In terms of the preparation kasi, usually it takes about 10 months of preparation. The team had to undergo, the team is composed of more than 30 students coming from, not just from aerospace engineering, but also from mechanical engineering and chemical engineering. So they had about 10 months of, around 8 to 10 months of preparation, and they had to undergo a series of reviews from the Experimental Sounding Rocket Association. So I think they underwent 4 reviews, and it was only last May that the organizers gave the go signal that yes, the team is qualified. Kasi originally there were 25 teams in the same category, but only 21 qualified for that. So it gives so it was only last May that we qualified, and we developed, actually even before that we were already developing the rocket. So it takes about several months of preparation, and it was all done within the facilities of Ateneo de Davao University. So in our laboratories, not just in the aerospace engineering, but sometimes also in the mechanical engineering laboratory as well. So it takes really, it's a huge challenge, but it's something that I should say that we're very proud, because as I said, this is the first attempt for the Philippines to have a supersonic rocket.
And then you mentioned about sa challenges, sir, no? When it comes to the team, sir, are you seeking members pa po? Or ano?
Yes, actually for this year we're about to start the planning for next year's competition, and just like last year, we opened it up to all programs of Ateneo de Davao University, so not just aerospace engineering. So usually we qualifying, they have screening. We screen the team members. So this year we had around 32 members for the team, and 13 of them went to the United States for the competition proper.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Then lastly kay Dr. Ray. Sir, yung sa mention mo na yung graduate programs, no, how many are they po?
We have currently 54 graduate programs, and this covers different fields from the arts and humanities to sciences, both social sciences and natural sciences. We also have graduate programs in education, and then in nursing, and of course in engineering. So these graduate programs, some of these programs have been existing for quite some time already, but we have more recent programs like the engineering programs, both masters and doctorate. In doctorate in engineering, for instance, we have 2. These are the water resources engineering and energy systems engineering, and other areas of engineering for the master's programs.
You mentioned mo na to, sir, yun yung bago.
Currently, we have being proposed, no? The PhD in social work, which is going to be hopefully, if we will get the approval from 𝐁ED, it will be the first in the country, no? Not only in Davao, but also in the country. The PhD in social work, doctorate in social work, academic track, and research track. No? So we hope to fulfill the requirements, no? With 𝐁ED, so that we can offer it hopefully within the school year or next year if we cannot make it this year. But our target really is this school year.
And last question, sir, ilan na ba yung na-approved by the 𝐁ED po?
Well, for the new programs, we have 4 new programs actually, and so far we are complying with a few of the requirements. No, so hopefully we get the approval of the 4 programs within the school year. These are PhD in social work, doctorate in social work, master in chemistry, and PhD in philosophy.
Okay. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gio. Dennis Lasso.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Marilyn, and of course, good morning to the guests. This is not an intrigue, but just to be clarified. Dalawa kasing eskwelahan dito na talagang nasa AdDU and UM. Ayaw isipa, Sir Jonas, nga mangintriga kung mo pabor ko ninyo because I am with the UMBN, the University of Mindanao Broadcasting Network. But I will go first sa question doon kay Dr. ROGEL SESE. Sir, why is it that parang I do not know, nga parang priority natin yung rocket? What about yung problema natin sa power, like the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant? Parang ganun ba? Ba't doon tayo na may problema tayo? Kailangan ba talaga na magkaroon tayo ng rocket ang Pilipinas o ano ba? Just to be clarified.
Sige, sir. Actually, when you say na priority, hindi naman talaga siya priority because in the field of aerospace engineering, it's quite broad. There's a lot of areas. So hindi lang rocket development ang ginagawa namin. We also do drone development, UAV development, particularly those that can be used for agricultural monitoring, environmental monitoring, maritime search and rescue, national security even. So these are applications that are well in line with the Philippine Space Development and Utilization Policy, which is stated in Republic Act 11363. So under the Philippine Space Development and Utilization Policy kasi, there are 6 key development areas. The first 2 actually is, one is for national security and development. The second is for hazard management and climate study. So it's the development of rocket is actually in line with this, with our national space policy, because we want to utilize the benefits of space science and technology in order to address issues here. While yes, it would seem na parang bakit rocket, but then when we look at how we do agricultural monitoring, environmental monitoring nowadays, we use satellites, diba? But then how to get satellites into outer space, that's where the rocket development comes in. And it's very important also for Mindanao because when we, actually I was the lead author of the law, the Republic Act. When we were doing the analysis before, we realized that Mindanao will play a crucial role in the long-term space development program of the country because it's here in Mindanao that we have the best areas where we can launch rockets into outer space, not just for the Philippines but also for the rest of Southeast Asia and the rest of the world. We, in fact, a recent undergrad thesis of one of my students, we identified already 10 areas in Mindanao, in eastern Mindanao, that has a potential for this. So when we have an industry such as this, it's not just about the development of rocket, but also all the attached other industries like manufacturing, logistics, even tourism as well. So these can drive the economic development of Mindanao. While yes, at the same time, it can also bring satellites. Kumbaga, hindi lang naman tayo yung magde-develop ng satellites. We can launch satellites for other countries as well. And this is where it would place the Philippines into the international map as one of the primary launching sites in the world.
Hindi nagkasali yung missile, wala na yon.
When we talk about aerospace technology, sir, usually it's what we call a dual-use technology. There's both civilian and military applications. But as Ateneo de Davao University, we focus more on the civilian applications, on how it can help development, developing the economy, developing society, while taking into context on the potential also application for national security. So we have engagements actually with some of our agencies coming from the AFP on this matter.
Thank you very much, Doc. To Dr. Ray Pilapil, Doc. Yung sa komedya nga istorya ba nga, ang AdDU, ang dili dato uli, ang dili dato undang. Pero Ateneo de Davao University, actually, modesty aside, yung mga anak ko naman dyan naman nag-graduate sa Ateneo. Dili day nas dato, paningkamot yun. Karon mo, abot ko ron dito sa University of Mindanao. How would you differentiate the difference between in terms of standard mas standard ba yung Ateneo kung ikumpara mo sa UM? Dili intriga ha. In terms of education programs that you are offering now to the students.
Well, I would say that in AdDU, well, I think both institutions are academically good, no? But I think one of the distinct edges that we have is our Jesuit, being a Jesuit institution, no?
Okay.
We do not only train our students to become academically excellent, no? But we also train them to become servants, to become leaders in their own fields who serve the community, no, for the development not only of their own communities, but of course Mindanao and the Philippines. So we form our students in terms of the academic instruction, but also social formation, no, being conscious of our social issues, no, and no, inviting them, encouraging them to do something to be able to transform our society, and that's very Jesuit, no? Social justice, values of social justice for the common good, no? And of course, the last is the spiritual formation of our students.
Yeah, of course.
I think that what makes us different from the other universities and colleges in Davao.
Tubago na to, UMB, taga UM. Unsa ba, di kita palupig. Yes, sir. Bitaw, you talk about the programs, the ano to.
Actually, ang University of Mindanao is non-Catholic school, no. But we are ISO accredited na. So, ang set ng UM is yung may standardization na ngayon.
It's non-sectarian.
Yes, non-sectarian, yes.
Pero napildi siguro ng Ateneo tungod anang commercial nga. Diri gyud ta sa UM kay nindot ga. Lastly, kay Dr. MARIBEL VILELA. Extend my regards, Doc, to Ma'am Bina Araneta. Ma'am, Doc, can you tell us also, daghang mga organization karon, no? I mean, to be specific, kaning Fraternal Order of Eagles, no? Sa una, Guardians, daghang kayo, bro. Kaning karon ko na, kuya, ate. Unsay naka-diferensya? What's the difference? Anong kaibahan ng Rotary Club?
Rotary. Rotary, kagandahan sa Rotary because Rotary International has 7 areas of focus. So, hindi lang po kami on treatment. So, the 7 areas of focus is we address water and sanitation and hygiene. We have disease prevention and treatment. We also have basic education and literacy. We also have peace building and resolution. We also care for the environment. And then we have economic and community development. So all the projects of the Rotary clubs should always be aligned under the areas of focus of Rotary. So parang ang laki ng scope niya. Hindi siya concentrated lang on disease prevention and treatment, yung ganon. So halos lahat yung scope niya.
I see.
Yeah, so that's the difference maybe from the other organizations. Ganyan. And we are international. So there's a lot of Rotary clubs in worldwide, right? Like in the district, there is already 101 Rotary clubs. So you can just imagine like this activity of ours, it's going to be a simultaneous bloodletting activity. So you could just imagine the impact it's going to have in the areas of Visayas, Leyte, and Samar, and in Mindanao. You know.
Pahabol na naman marilas. Kang Ma'am April Salazar, Ma'am, ano yung materials engineering? Parang first time ko na rinig yan. Ano yung materials engineering? I think the UM is offering that.
Actually, sir, in the Ateneo School of Engineering and Architecture, we don't have materials engineering.
Okay.
But I guess as a subject, we do have that in chemical engineering.
Okay.
And also in aerospace engineering. So that's essential. But as a course, we don't offer that yet under the School of Engineering and Architecture.
Ang uban na siguro mga utana, ang kuha na siguro. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Yes, isisingit ko lang na our late Pope Francis was a Jesuit and he was the head of state of the Vatican. Kaya hindi lang priestly duties, hindi lang religious duties, but also he was the head of state na Jesuit. At ngayon, ang Pope Leo is also
Agustinian.
He's not a Jesuit, okay, but
Augustinian yan.
Agustinian, yes. But we recognize also that the Jesuits also are also not only religious orders for Catholicism, but for the whole world. For the whole world. Okay. So we would like to recognize the district governor of Rotary. Can you share?
Gov Chong, can I request Gov Chong to
Can you share some
Yeah, go.
of the Rotarian activities that would I think Janice was asking for what Rotary stands for.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jong Fernandez. I represent the many Rotarians of District 3860. No? So we're all here. And Philippines is composed of 10 different districts. No? So I am the district governor, and we are about 3,000 Rotarians in the district. No? So, as mentioned by our district community service chair, Dr. Baby VILELA, we have 7 areas of focus. And Rotary is a global network of 1.4 million volunteers. No? So, we come from all over the world, Asia, US, Europe, Middle East, and here in the Philippines, one of our key focus is basically, of course, the education. No? So we just recently completed this project called Unang Lakang. No? So Unang Lakang, we understand the literacy crisis that we are facing right now. No? And so part of what we do is to solve this problem in our own ways. And July 1 is our new year, no? So we all converge and work on this project, which basically would address malnutrition, undernourished children, and because we believe that, well, based on studies as well, no? The first 1,000 days is the most crucial, no? From womb to the next 3 years of a child. No? So all Rotarians in the district gathered last July 1, we did a lot of activities like feeding, working hand in hand with the LGUs. We work with the volunteer teachers as well to help at least solve this literacy problem that we're facing right now. No? And bloodletting, of course, as well, is our annual activity. No? So we do this every year. We work with different partners, both in public and private sectors, and a lot more, like environment and so on. So we thank you for this opportunity of including us here and to help us spread the word about what we do in Rotary. Lastly, we have our own foundation. We call the Rotary Foundation. It's a global foundation that really supports all those 7 areas of focus. No? So we can probably partner with you as well. I do understand that most of you here are coming from the academe, no? So partnership really is at the core of our values. No? So we do believe that alone we can only do so much. So we are constantly looking for partners we can work with in terms of capacity building, training, education. We are believers of those, no? And we do have scholarship programs. So we are very open to work with the academe as well on how we can support education from early childhood education to postgraduate. No? So, and we have global grants funded by a Rotary Foundation that sends students into scholarship program. No? So that's one of our flagship signature projects that we are so proud of. And as mentioned, we are all volunteers. We come from a diverse background, doctors, engineers, dentists, and so on. So we thank you again for having us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'd like also to recognize Sonia Garcia. And as Iris said, she has a very familiar face. She was past regional director of the Department of Tourism. Yes. Yes, so we remember her as our regional director of the Department of Tourism, maybe early 2000 something. So
Nako, thank you, Marilyn, for acknowledging me. That was a decade ago, no? But just something that I wanted to inform everybody here also. Just because you retired doesn't mean that, you go quietly into the night. No, dapat meron pa tayo. We can do second, like my commitment to Rotary is, I think, part of everyone's civic duty talaga natin yan, to make a better world for us. And it's service above self, di ba? That's the Rotary call. So thank you so much for giving us the time to spread our focus. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Yes, and talking about blood, blood is a very expensive commodity nowadays. And we know that as I would like to say that I am also a board member of the Philippine Red Cross Davao City chapter, and we get a lot of inquiries of those who need blood, but sadly some of them cannot afford the cost of blood alone, and the cross-matching is more expensive. So I think that this is something we should also be aware of, that blood is not really free for those who need very badly. I hope there is something we can do for the needy, for those who need blood, because sometimes they ask for the blood type, but they don't get the blood because they can't afford it. So that's a sad fact about having to need blood when you are sick and you cannot afford to buy much more cross-match your blood. Okay, we'd like to recognize another question from Nathaniela Lodovice of PTV Davao.
All right, good morning po again. I am from PTV Davao together with Sir JC. I am an intern from Davao del Sur State College. Meron po kaming prinepara dito na 5 questions and hopefully po masasagot po ninyo. And for our first question po, this question will be hopefully ma-answer po ni Dr. ROGEL. All about the AdDU Rocketry team. Pero meron po kaming 5 katanungan po dito. Una po, ano po ang kahalagahan ng pagkakasali ng AdDU Rocketry team sa Spaceport America Cup ngayong 2025?
Okay. Thank you for that question. No? Actually, this year, it's no longer Spaceport America. It's already the International Rocket Engineering Competition. So we started this endeavor last year. So this is actually a continuation of what we did last year because we looked at, or we saw the necessity or the need that we have to show not just to the Philippines, but also to the rest of the world that, yes, the Philippines has already entered kumbaga, the space age. Because since the legislation of Republic Act 11363 in 2019, it shows that we are slowly making progress in terms of developing space technology, space capabilities, in order to address issues both here, most especially here on Earth. Not just because we're talking about space doesn't mean it's always up there. Because when you look at the economy, on how the ecosystem works, the benefits is actually more experience here. A lot of the technologies that we enjoy nowadays, modern technologies, are actually coming from space technology, like the GPS in our cell phones utilize space technology. But we're not aware na, ay, okay, space technology pala to, ano, diba? Sometimes we take it for granted. The memory foam mattresses that we have at home sa mga beds natin, these came from researches related to space technology. So it's this trickling down of technology that while it seems that it's very literally and figuratively out of this world, the benefits are actually much more experienced and felt here on Earth. Sometimes to the extent that we do not realize that we are enjoying the benefits of it in our everyday life.
Next po, ano pong klaseng rocket po ang dinidevelop po ng inyong team para po sa papalapit na competition?
Okay, just like with the 𝐁𝐞𝐿AB rocket that we have this year, everything was manufactured in our laboratory. It's actually the students who built the structure of the rocket. It's a 10-foot rocket, so 10.7 feet, almost 11 feet yung haba ng rocket. So, but everything from the structure to the avionics, to the payload, to the recovery mechanism, all of these were developed by the students. So using the analysis, or based on the analysis that we had on what happened this year, we already have some means now, or some plan on how we can improve it for the future, but we cannot disclose it yet as of now.
Okay, thank you po. Meron pa po akong natitirang tatlong questions po. Ano po ang mga naging hamon sa pagpapatayo o pagpapatakbo ng isang rocketry team program dito sa Davao?
In terms of the challenges, actually maraming challenges talaga. Primary of which is the availability of the materials, the components that we would need. Some of them we have to source outside of, not just outside of Davao, but outside of the Philippines. But then most of them we try to make do with, or we try to adapt based on the availability. So this is where what I said earlier, that it's important also to develop not just the aerospace engineering sector, but also the other allied fields like manufacturing. If we have industry here in in Davao region or in Mindanao that is capable of that, producing high-grade materials for the structure, even the propellant or the propulsion system, then that would greatly drive the economy of Mindanao.
Paano rin po sinusuportahan ng Ateneo de Davao University ang inyong research at preparasyon para sa international competition po na ito?
So we're very thankful that our university president, Father Carl San Juan, is very supportive of the Rocketry team. In addition to that, we also have sponsors coming from private sector. One of our sponsors is Philippine Airlines, and also we have private donors and private individuals who sponsor the team. So bulk of the cost actually is more on the logistics, because we have to bring the rocket not from Davao to Manila to Los Angeles to Texas as well, and then bringing it all the way back. So we are very thankful that we had a lot of assistance coming from the AdDU community, as well as our friends in the United States. We had some issues this year in terms of traveling, not like last year, much since we had our baggages were delayed and everything, that caused the team, I think, almost 2 days delay in terms of the preparation. So we had to catch up a bit in terms of preparation. But thankfully, we have some kind souls who helped us when we were in the United States for that.
Last na lang, Doc. Ano po ang mga mensahe ninyo para sa kabataang nais pasukin ang larangan ng aerospace at rocket science po?
So my message is actually aerospace engineering or space science in general is actually an emerging field right now in the country. Slowly, we're developing that capabilities, and the opportunities are increasing. Just like what we have here, as what Engineer Salazar mentioned, aerospace, the curriculum also has been revised. And now, in addition to the research, we're also allowing the creation of startups as well for that would develop into the aerospace sector. So hindi lang employment ang magiging opportunity, but they can become business owners that can help major manufacturers like the big prime contractors. And it's a very exciting field, a lot of challenges, a lot of opportunities as well. And it's something that I think the Filipino youth should look into as a potential future career, not just here in the Philippines, but also in other countries as well. But of course, what we want to do here is we want to develop the economy here. And aerospace engineering, both the aviation side and the space side, provide the opportunity for that and help our fellow countrymen.
Thank you po.
Thank you very much. And to give time for ambush interviews later on, we would like to wind up our forum. We'd like to start with the other end for their closing statements, please. Mr. JONAS, Mr. LUDWIG MELGAZO on that end.
Hello once again. So again, we are inviting all the graduates, whether you are elementary graduates, high school graduates, and the college graduate, as well as the graduate studies. Basta graduate ng So invite ko kayo this coming July 25, 2025, rather July 26, 2025 at the Gymnasium at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. Kita tayo doon.
Oh, so kahit grade school graduate.
Opo.
Okay, yes sir. Mr. Mascariñas.
Hello once again. Good morning. Ako lang ibalik tong murag na inigawas nga insights ganina no, on comparing the two schools. Actually, we are not the proper persons to represent the management of the university, but we are here as representative of the Alumni Association. And as you know, we have an alumni engagement framework that we followed. This is a vision of the university wherein we also from the alumni followed it. And this is a long-term engagement framework. So the vision is to have a lifelong learning, husay sa buhay, good citizens, community of practice, professionals, and the graduates. And the embodiment of university's graduate attributes, the 4G. Alam na natin yung familiar na word na GA, and that letter G stands for, this is the Tatak may galing, may gawi, may gawa, at may gana. So yun yung attributes ng graduate ng University of Mindanao. So we tried our very best to achieve these goals. And we have these thematic programs for this engagement. We have membership organizing and management. We have alumni engagement facilitation. We have alumni keepsake and recognition. We have Team alumni development support and alumni servicing. Then we have the outcome of these engagements. We have curriculum relevance, exceptional student learning experience. We have increased enrollment referrals. We have increased endowment contribution, increased scholarship beneficiaries, enhanced internship and employment opportunities. Then another, we have reputational enhancement and policy influence. So yun yung aming sinubukang ma-achieve on a long-term basis. So we as part of the Alumni Association of the University of Mindanao, that is why we call on this coming July 26, the General Assembly, for us to also inculcate this or propagate or inform our members on this alumni engagement framework. So again, we invite all the alumni of the University of Mindanao main school or university to attend the annual General Assembly on Saturday, July 26, at the University of Mindanao Gym at the Matina campus at 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 10 o'clock in the evening. So let's see you there. And mga ga, tambong ta o kita-kits kaninyong tanan. Dagang salamat.
Thank you, Mr. Mascariñas. And now from Dr. VILELA.
Thank you so much, Mindanao Development Authority, for accommodating us. And we would like to campaign for donors. We are here to ask for your support. In July 20, 2025, at 8 o'clock a.m., we're going to do this district-wide simultaneous bloodletting activity. It will be held in Stella Maris Academy of Davao, and we are in collaboration with the Sub-National Blood Center for Mindanao, the Stella Maris Academy of Davao Parents and Teachers Association, and the Board of Trustees. And this activity is being organized by the Rotary Club of Waling Davao and the Rotary Club of South Davao. So we are here to campaign for donors, and we all know there are a lot of benefits of becoming a donor. Okay, so you're there. Once you become a donor, you can avail of the free medical checkup, and you can burn calories when you donate blood, and then your old cells will be replaced with new ones, so you'll feel younger and more energetic. Ganyan. And so please come on July 20, 2025 at 8 o'clock a.m. at Davao Stella Maris Academy of Davao. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Bawal magpuyat.
Bawal magpuyat, bawal uminom po. Okay? Oo.
Okay.
Oo, bawal din po yung may mga health issues kasi at least we're targeting to at least make 300 to 500 blood, no? Bags of blood, ganon. So please, we really need your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Pilapil.
Thank you very much, Minda, for this invitation. For a closing statement, I'd like to invite everyone to our public lecture on faith, fandom, and political culture. So the topic is about if the situation now in the Philippines is that we are losing faith in many of our institutions, no? Where do we go to? No? Where do we find our sense of belonging, our sense of community, our sense of support? So this is a very interesting topic which will be delivered by a good friend of mine who is a professor of sociology at the National University of Singapore, and who is also from Davao, Dr. 𝐁𝐿𝐢. This will be held on July 19, Saturday, 9:30 to 11:30 at the Bapa Benny Auditorium of AdDU. So I'd like to invite you to join us in this very interesting lecture that will provide us some insight, no, on why are we having this kind of situation now, and where it is going to lead us. So all of you are invited. I think we can send our invitation to you, to the media. We have to register kasi, so we'll send it to you also. Thank you very much.
Yes, I believe that college graduates or of bachelor's degree are sometimes rejected because some companies would like to hire only those with higher degrees, masters and doctorates. Nowadays, a bachelor's degree, I think, is no longer what we have to achieve, but we are supposed to study more with college, after college, more courses.
Yes, ma'am. So that's why I'd like to invite our people in Davao to enroll in the graduate programs of AdDU. We know that it's a bit expensive, but you know, if you wish to invest in your career development, invest in a good education, in a good institution, and the ROI, the return of investment, is guaranteed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, even the teaching profession does not guarantee good salaries for only bachelor's degrees. Yes, Dr. Rohel?
First of all, again, I would like to thank Mindanao Development Authority for the opportunity here. I would like also to thank all our supporters of the AdDU Rocketry team. I would like to say that we achieved something significant this year. And slowly, bit by bit, we are moving or pushing the boundaries of what is capable in aerospace engineering, not just here in Mindanao, but also in the Philippines. So under the aerospace engineering program, we actually create new innovations that would help shape the future of our country and our society. So as of now, Ateneo de Davao University is the top aerospace engineering university in the whole Philippines. Hindi lang dito sa Mindanao, but also in the whole Philippines. And this has been shown in a lot of the achievements that the students and the faculty have demonstrated or have conducted. We also look towards developing new innovations through the Adventures Innovation Center of the Ateneo de Davao University. It's a new center which encourage not just research and development, but also the commercialization of research technology so that it becomes part of economic growth and development of the country. So with the new aerospace engineering program, we look forward to a much revitalized and a bigger, newer and better program that we can give to our students, to the enrollees. So we encourage everyone to enroll. I'll leave the announcement to Engineer Salazar for not just for aerospace engineering program, but also for the other programs of Ateneo de Davao University. So again, let's push the boundaries because as what we say in aerospace engineering, the sky is not the limit.
Congratulations to AdDU. Yes, for the closing statement of Ms. April.
Again, thank you for inviting the School of Engineering and Architecture. So for everyone who is watching this Wednesday Media Forum, if you're still considering where to enroll or where to start your journey in architecture and engineering, I invite you to choose Ateneo de Davao University School of Engineering and Architecture, where Ateneo is more than just a name. It's actually a promise. So if I'm allowed to give an acronym, A is for academic excellence, T for technology and tools, E is for ethical formation because we offer Jesuit formation, N is for nation building focus, E is for employability, O is for opportunity abroad. And so we invite you to enroll in Ateneo de Davao University School of Engineering. You can visit enrollment.adu.edu.ph. Our classes start on July 14, and our enrollment is still ongoing. So if you're interested, please visit. You can also visit the campus at Rojas Avenue. Now, our admissions office is just along Rojas Avenue beside convenience store. So it's very convenient lang po. So, so in Ateneo SEA or Ateneo School of Engineering and Architecture, we don't just prepare students to become architects and engineers, but also to live lives of leadership, purpose, and service. Daghang salamat, and we hope to welcome you in the Ateneo community very soon.
Thank you very much for a very enlightening forum. And here's Iris for the closing.
On behalf of the Mindanao Development Authority, headed by our chairperson, Secretary Lea Teresa Magno, I would like to thank our guests from the Ateneo de Davao University, Rotary Club, and the Alumni Association. Thank you very much. Good luck on your upcoming events, and thank you for sharing to us valuable information and updates. Thank you to our facilitator, Ms. Marian Roque. Thank you to our partners, Ayala Malls, Abreeza, and Habi at Kape. Thank you to our media friends present here today, our media friends monitoring online, our online viewers, and our Minda Facebook page. And thank you very much, everyone. See you again next episode. So inviting everyone to please join our panelists here in front for a short photo session. Thank you.